The Unseen Years, a narrative of Jesus' missing years. Early adolescence, a humble upbringing. At the age of 12, Jesus left a profound impression on the teachers at the temple, displaying wisdom and understanding far beyond his years. Returning to Nazareth, he settled back into the rhythm of a young boy's life in a small Jewish village. This period was marked by the typical experiences of adolescence, filled with learning, community life, and family responsibilities. Jesus likely continued his education in the Torah, adhering to the customs and teachings of his Jewish faith. Adolescence and early adulthood. Learning and growing. As Jesus reached his teenage years, he would have engaged in rigorous training in the trade of carpentry under the guidance of his father, Joseph. Carpenters in first-century Judea were skilled craftsmen responsible for building and repairing homes, tools, and agricultural implements. This work would have provided Jesus with a strong foundation in practical skill and a deep connection to the everyday lives of his community. During these years, Jesus would have participated in the religious and social activities of Nazareth, attending synagogue services, observing Jewish festivals, and engaging in communal rituals. His family and local community were integral to his development, shaping his understanding of Jewish law and tradition. Late teens to early 20s, exploration and reflection. In his late teens and early 20s, it is plausible that Jesus might have traveled beyond Nazareth to visit other parts of Galilee and Judea. These travels would have exposed him to a broader spectrum of Jewish practices, as well as the diverse beliefs of neighboring regions. This period of exploration could have included attending various synagogues, engaging with different teachers, and deepening his understanding of Jewish law and philosophy. Jesus' journey might also have led him to learn from various religious groups, such as the Essenes, a sect known for their ascetic lifestyle and apocalyptic expectations. The Essenes, who lived a communal life focused on purity and spiritual preparation, might have offered Jesus insights into the deeper, more mystical aspects of Judaism. Mid-20s, spiritual preparation. Entering his mid-20s, Jesus likely began to focus more on his spiritual calling. This period could have involved solitary reflection, meditation, and prayer, aligning with the practices of many religious figures who seek to prepare themselves for a higher purpose. Jesus might have retreated to the hills and deserts of Judea, finding solace in nature and wrestling with his divine mission. During this time, Jesus could have engaged in personal study of the Hebrew Scriptures, seeking to understand the prophecies and promises that spoke of a coming Messiah. This period of introspection would have been crucial in shaping his understanding of his role in God's plan and preparing him for his future ministry. Late 20s to early 30s. The emergence of a teacher. As Jesus approached his 30s, he would have begun to take on a more prominent role in his community. His deep knowledge of Jewish law, combined with his experiences and insights from his travels, would have established him as a respected teacher and healer. He might have started to gather a following, sharing his interpretations of Scripture and performing acts of compassion and healing. This was the period when Jesus began to publicly teach and preach, challenging established norms and emphasizing the core principles of love, mercy, and justice. His teachings would have resonated with those who were searching for a deeper connection to God and a renewed understanding of their faith. Conclusion. While the exact details of Jesus' life between the ages of 12 and 30 remain unknown, this narrative fills in the gaps with plausible scenarios based on historical and cultural contexts. From his humble beginnings in Nazareth to his transformative journey of spiritual preparation, these years shaped the foundation of his ministry and mission. As Jesus began his public work, he carried with him the wisdom, experiences, and insights gained during these formative years, setting the stage for his profound impact on history and faith.